With its gorgeous anime art style, young protagonist, and quirky fantasy world, Ni no Kuni 2 may look a lot like its predecessor at first glance. But in actuality, a lot has changed. Combat in particular has been completely overhauled. Here's what you need to know about swords and sorcery in Revenant Kingdom. Ni no Kuni 2 ditches all traditional turn-based elements to focus entirely on action-heavy, real-time battles. One-to-one button presses allow you to mix up light and heavy attacks, time blocks and dodges with precision, and hit enemies with ranged spells and hugely powerful magical skills. Enemies still have innate strengths and weaknesses, and while weapons, gear, and skills have properties to deal with those, strategy also comes in many other forms. One example is the Xing System. A character can have 3 melee weapons equipped at any one time, each with a Xing gauge that fills as you fight. The higher the Xing, the more effective the weapon, and you can switch between them on the fly to maximize damage. Use a magical skill with a weapon at 100% Xing and you'll perform a punishing assault. But then the meter will reset and you'll need to switch to another weapon to let it refill. During combat, you can also call upon elemental minions known as Higgledies. These adorable creatures replace the last game's Pokemon-style familiars and have their own abilities and personality traits. They really come in handy during tougher fights as they can help attack enemies, heal your party, or provide buffs. How effective they are depends on how balanced your selection is, as well as how you build your kingdom in other areas of the game. Letting you further tailor your fighting style is the Tactic Tweaker, a powerful tool with which you can modify your party's effectiveness in combat. Using its sliders, you could make your team better against a particular monster type that's giving you grief, or gear them to be more resistant to elemental attacks or ailments. You can boost basic abilities too. Heavy attacks can hit harder, damage taken during a block can be reduced, or the length of invulnerability after a dodge increased. You can even weight the balance of loot, choosing whether you want more gear, materials, XP, or cash. While useful, you can't simply make your party brilliant at everything at once. Categories within the Tactic Tweaker need to be leveled using battle points earned in combat, so you'll need to decide what's most important for you. Ni no Kuni 2's new approach to combat makes its fights fast and slick, but without losing the depth behind the scenes that RPG fans crave. What do you think of the changes? Let us know in the comments, and for all things Ni no Kuni 2, stick with IGN.